Okay, so I said I was going to document a little bit more about this project, and I've been neglecting to do so. I've just been so focused on trying to get stuff done. Um, I've been neglecting to do so. Most of what I've done is pretty straightforward. There's already videos and stuff like all over the internet, half the crap that I've done to it so far. However, I thought I would post this. Okay, when you lower these cars, everybody knows that the factory inner fenders, they're real thin. They're like made out of milk cartons nearly. Just the thickness and consistency of them, they never last. After you go so low, they rub. You have to pull them out. Well, when you do, you've got all that open space right there, and you're going to sling trash and garbage, just worm guts and whatever else from off the road. If you daily these cars, and like who don't, like, daily their car or whatever. I know people out there, some people don't, but whatever. I like to daily mine. So with that being said, to keep all the debris from out of the inner right here where like you open the door and just see all that crap, here's what you do. You try to leave as much of this as possible. You got a tab here a lot of times. I have went in here and sprayed because it's just kind of nice, a nice neat coat of fresh paint up in there. But anyway, you take and you buy you some Lexan. Okay, so here's what I've got. Yeah, and I didn't document this part, but again, that's all pretty much straightforward. But you just run your Lexan up in there. You try to get your shape the best you can with the fender. Again, that's pretty easy to do. However, this is the tricky part, and this is the part a lot of people would miss. You paint the backside. Why? Because it's Lexan. It's clear. It's crystal clear. It's like glass nearly. You see right through it, right? So what happens when you paint the backside, you have this protective film on the other side, because it's actually two sheets of protective film. You just peel the one and then paint it. But when you peel this side, look, it's super glossy, right? Okay, super glossy, and the paint's not going to flake off or nothing because it's on the back side. So if rocks or whatever hit this, oh, and something else, it's got to be polycarbonate. Lexan is a name brand of polycarbonate. Don't get plexiglass. That stuff don't last, and you can't cut plexiglass very well. It is acrylic. Stay away from that. You want polycarbonate sheets, and it don't have to be real thick. This is super thin right here. Not thin, but it don't have to be real thick. Plus, the thinner it is, the more you can, flex it and bow it to get your shape. But check this out. When you start peeling this, look at this. Super glossy. Super nice finish right there. And then no matter how many rocks or whatever flies up and hits this, again, it's not going to bust per se. And you're definitely not going to flake the paint off because this side's not painted. Will it pit eventually? Yeah, I need to get kind of dull looking, but the point is you won't have just paint flaking off of this. So that's something you want to try to keep in mind. But let me get this run up in there, get it installed, and I'll show you what it looks like.